Terrence Ferguson making his 5th consecutive start at the 2-guard spot for OKC in place of Anthony Roberts. Jeff Teague back in action after missing the last several games with a knee injury. Butler, Wiggins, Taj Gibson, recent 2-game losing streak. Tonight's game also available on ESPN Deportes. We are underway.
And then he becomes available.
Here's Taj Gibson over to Jeff Teague. Teague is out with the Anthony.
See, I love this guy's game. Living in Atlanta, I had an opportunity to watch him assist. And the fact that he can shoot the basketball and then on the line, I was just going to right. That's all right. But we all know that under the pressure, he can make it happen for you.
Yeah, Thibodeau quick to point out that they are 20-0.
We have at Oklahoma City, they're 5-6. Minnesota 6-5. Paul and George are both attempting 6 threes a game. That's a ton. So you've got to shoot a high percentage now.
As Taj Gibson looking inside to Gibson. Gibson powering down on George. Boy, that is a man-sized, averaging 12 points a game off the turnover. They got numbers here. Teague over to Wiggins with the finger roll. Butler! And the Timberwolves out to a 6-point lead. And another turnover. Butler looking at some room service.
Chase Westbrook all night, stay out of foul trouble, rebound, 5 or 6 rebounds, have at least 4 or 5 assists. That's all. That's all he's going to get.
Early in the first quarter.
Now this isn't because Oklahoma City are getting bad looks. They're getting good looks down inside, and then also the
cash though. And here comes Westbrook looking perhaps for an easy one, pushing tempo. Fouled and one.
Had the opportunity to play the glass twice.
Jeremy Grant has checked into the ball game for the Thunder.
You got to take him down and shoot over, and there it is.
Melo with the
in the high-low game or the double-low game, and they all made one another better player.
Westbrook has averaged a triple-double basically since the early part of December, and again Gibson with Grant.
Yeah, good call, Mark. He worked on that too.
Westbrook with the mid-range.
Out of full head of steam going down the middle.
Yang with a nice show and go ball fake. Goes strong to the. Coach, I was thinking about you last night on that closeout there as Westbrook takes it in. The Raptors lost the game against the Heat last night.
We've missed at least 5 shots that we should have made. Now, at the other end, Billy Donovan now is the second unit. Now, why is this there? From now to the end of the year, that bench has got to step up and get better with more production.
And that's the area of growth for the bench. Made it to Grant. And here's Crawford. Wiggins on the drive.
There you go.
And got it to fall. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. George cross court to Felton. Had all day to tee it up and makes it count.
Or as a starter, point guard for a long time in the league, and then also off the bench.
Crawford got it at the post.
For Oklahoma City. Wow.
And Minnesota has 7 points off of those turnovers. Crawford dancing with it over Paul George time.
Yeah, you got to be careful now with the long rebounds. See, these guys will take it right there. See, Felton
going head-to-head on this possession. Butler out to Towns. Good extra pass. Bielitsa finally
to get a shot.
There's Westbrook. Got a good screen from Adams. Adams inside. Butler.
This is a tough matchup now because George is no slouch. And his mark on it. This is his second year of doing it. Second year in the league. So you know now Embiid, we know he's doing it. And it's hard on defense as he does on offense. That's why a year ago, 3rd-team All-NBA, very impressive, and he'll be fighting for one of those.
Towns was showing the replay to official Sean Wright. Westbrook already with 19 points and 1. About it, gave it back to Westbrook with 10 on the shot clock. Out to Melo, put it on the deck. The mid-range. Anthony 2 of 7, 5 points in the ball game. Minnesota leading by a bucket. Wiggins again. The level of Wiggins' commitment. Obviously satisfied with it. George inside. And Adams with it. Off the miss. Here's Teague, the floater. But Teague still looking for a shooting touch. And Towns ending Westbrook. Westbrook steps through. Anthony catch and shoot from the corner. That's his new rolling-point game. And Melo now with 8 in the game. Teague with the blow-by.
So when you get Teague and you get Gibson, you get Butler, and then off the bench, Crawford is your first guy. So 4 of your top 6. Oh, okay. And
it's like everything.
You need to get to a point where you don't really realize you're wearing the brace anymore. That's
to get to the shooter.
Offensive rebound for OKC. Westbrook at the free throw line. The wrong side of some questionable calls here tonight. Paul George contested by Butler. Passes out of it. Teague, open look for three. Anthony misses. The Timberwolves with the ball, looking to extend this lead. Towns turns it.
And Towns went right to the rim.
I really like when your center can do that.
And then how about Teague? Well, he said at shoot-around this morning when asked about the race.
If you can play as a competitor, you'll want to be out there and be on the floor. And it didn't seem to bother him on that crossover.
The player at that point jump off your right leg.
Yep.
Butler. Wow. No, Timberwolves in the midst of a 10-2 run, a chance to push it a little further.
And what you're talking about, Jim, sometimes that's worse than the original injury.
Shot clock down to 5. Wiggins.
The Wolves and a huge three that they needed.
First make tonight. He'd only hit on 6 of his previous 24. Butler tries the bounce pass. Westbrook with the basketball. Wow.
Westbrook, they know that you want to pocket through there. They took that away.
They've done that a couple times against the Timberwolves in pick and roll here. That's led to some
10th rebound of the game for Russell Westbrook, who has 25 points. So another double-double. Oh, wow.
We're pulling for him.
Tyus Jones attacking as it's sent the other way. George's Hunt. He gets to the rack. He gets.
Anthony is so good either at the elbows or in this left box, off the box.
Put back.
Good defense possession, make him take a tough shot and not be able to finish with a defensive rebound.
Crawford drew a double team and found.
Can give a team life when they're struggling.
Patterson, the handoff for Paul George. Andrew Wiggins out the feed from Gordon.
When the play looked like there was going to be nothing there, he ends up making something out of it.
George.
But you never know. A tip, a deflection, ends up being the Timberwolves basketball.
Crawford. Man,
keep working, though. Not going to give up.
Good slip by Patrick Patterson. Glances off his hands.
Good night.
We'll see with Karl Anthony Towns coming back into the game if they counter with Steven Adams.
Westbrook able to
let the shooter go past him. He wants to block the shot from behind as Tyus gets a steal here.
Tyus has it sent the other way by Paul.
Trying to keep Steven Adams off the floor because he's so disruptive defensively.
Towns, 3 ball. Yes, sir! 35th of the year. Tyus Jones, corner 3. Yes, for him, his first points of the game. Westbrook looks to
Game check. You're just spinning the per diem. Okay, I got you.
Well, you know, I got
shot clock down to 2. Karl Anthony Towns.
No Lynchy's eye candy. Look at him. He's just a handsome man sitting up there with him.
Westbrook.
So it's been a great night for Russell Westbrook. They just don't have great chemistry to me, Dave. I just don't think that OKC has great chemistry.
OKC team, they found their footing in December when they were 12-3. George out of the corner, able to surprise because there's no question he's in the conversation the way that he's been playing this season.
Obviously, we're, a little bit back.
With the shot clock under 5. Gets it away, and then the miss on the other end. Timberwolves opening some breathing room, and it just got.
You're trying to execute a play set, what you might want to think about as well.
Nice ball movement, works it into Towns, and he drills a punt.
Wow. Talk about it. Oh, boy. Missed both. They got it back, though, off the rebound. Melo got it this time.
Seconds ago or 7 seconds, now you're going to get a high percentage shot.
Towns back out to Butler. Good look from downtown. Butler.
They are 22-6 against the West now. 22-6.
Will lose their 3rd consecutive game and fall to 22-20.